What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to G&B Quickies. I am your host, Andrew Avery, with, of course, Joe Osborne.
What's up?
And Ian McMillan.
The big dog.
The big dog, Ian McMillan. Yeah, so G&B Quickies today, we're looking at 3 MLB picks, 1 NBA playoffs
Big
pick.
game.
Huge game. And let's just talk about the association real quick off the top. Surprised at the Denver Nuggets coming back?
No, not really. I expected them to win that series originally, but I was pretty disappointed in that game, to be honest. Never mind that it went under by about 1 million points. People will make a big deal out of the Jazz. They really botched the final sequence there at the end of the game. But they lost that game in the second quarter. They scored, 12 points in the second?
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, tough game 7 there for the Utah Jazz. Raptors Celtics. So the Nuggets come back down 2 games in a 3-1 series deficit. Can the Raps get it together and beat the Celtics?
I don't think so.
No?
I'm a Raptors fan, and I don't think so. The Celtics had their number this season, 3-1 games against the Raptors in the regular season. And, we saw them kind of beat the brakes off the Raptors in their regular season bubble game. I think they won by 22 points. They're in early August, so it doesn't look good. They have no home court to go back to, no Jurassic Park.
That's
right. Celtics have looked great. How about Jason Tatum getting to the line 14 times yesterday?
I don't think the Raptors got to the free throw line once in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the referees were in on it.
Maybe. It's a hot take, and Ian agrees there.
Ian agrees.
But let's get right into it here, Joe. First pick, start us off in the association. You're looking at the Rockets and the Thunder.
Rockets, Thunder. I'm going with the underdog. OKC Thunder coming in at plus 5.5 points. Here's why. A big part of the Thunder's success in this series has been their ability to keep their Rockets off the line. After ranking second in free throw attempts per game in the regular season, the Rockets are dead last in the playoffs so far, averaging 10 fewer attempts. Another big difference maker could be OKC's rebounding advantage, as they rank first in rebounds in the playoffs, with the Rockets coming in at 10th. Those 10 additional boards in Game 6 were a big difference maker for OKC, and we could see a similar story tonight. And the formula is there for the Thunder, and it's quite simple. Give Chris Paul the ball and let him shoot. In OKC's wins in the series, he's averaging 19.6 shot attempts, resulting in 26.6 points per game. Compare that to the losses, where he's averaging just 14 shots, resulting in 16.6 points per game. So give me OKC and feed Paul the ball. Feed Paul the ball. Come on, say it with me. Feed Paul the ball. Ian.
No support. No support for Joe Osborne, but Joe on the underdog.
I'll stick around.
Thought you were going to leave.
I got one more pick to do.
One more pick, and I'll start the MLB off by looking at the American League Central here. It is the Cleveland Indians, Kansas City Royals. I'm going to go under 9 in this one, minus 120, and here is why. So look, neither of these teams are offensive powerhouses. Cleveland, 25th in batting average, KC just 18th. 22nd and 24th, respectively, in runs scored. And with 2 righties starting on the bump today in Jacob Junis and Tristan McKenzie, these guys are even worse against right-handers. Cleveland hits 228 against righties, KC just 232. OPS against righties, KC 26th, Cleveland 24th. And those lackluster numbers at the dish obviously make these 2 AL Central squads solid underbets this season. In fact, Cleveland, the best underbet in the league at 11, 23, and 2 over-under, while KC, third best, 13, 21, and 2 over-under. Of course, they played in a 10-1 game last night, so I'll need them to sort of get back to normal today. 2 decent starters on the bump today in Junis and McKenzie, like I said. Of course, McKenzie did make a splash in his debut, striking out 10 in 6 innings against Detroit. Came back a little bit down to earth against St. Louis, but even if the starters come out early, both bullpens pretty solid. Cleveland, third best pen ERA. KC, 7th best. Cleveland ranks around the top 4 for most important pitching stats when it comes to the pen. KC does trail off a little bit, but still 2 solid, respectable bullpens in case it goes there. Featuring in this one. Under 9, give me two strong starts from Junis and Mackenzie in this one.
You know what we missed out on?
What?
And I don't think we're going to get a chance to bet on it again this season. Matt Harvey Day. He
Yeah.
came into last night's game with like an 11.5 ERA, just getting absolutely obliterated. He pitched, 1.1 innings and allowed 5 earned runs yesterday.
Got tagged early.
Missed out on that, who knows?
Decent start from your boy, Zach Plesac, though.
Yeah, he looked pretty good. Big Zach Plesac supporter here. Harvey, hopefully they give him another start. That's an automatic over on the opposing team's team total.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, IMAC, let's bring Ian back into the mix here. And Ian's got a little MLB play.
I got a quick question for him before we get into it. Last week on Guys and Bets Quickies, Ian showed his feet.
Right.
And there's been a few people messaging in and wondering if Ian would be willing to show his feet again.
Foot fetishists. Yeah.
Here we go. How's that? Full foot action.
I didn't think he'd do it. I didn't think he'd be fully prepared. We did not plan that beforehand, by the way.
Speaking of feet, Ian, I'm surprised you're not going with your boy Six Toe Sanchez today, going up against the Jays, but you got a little something else.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find too much value on Sixto. I'm going to watch him, though. But really, the untold story that, I mean, all jokes aside, my feet are beautiful, but you guys didn't comment on the flexibility of me being able to do this.
That's
just impressive.
That's not bad.
It is impressive, to be fair.
Props.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, let's get into the pick. I'm on the show, so that means you guys know I'm going to take an underdog, and that's what I have today, an underdog in Major League Baseball. I'm taking the Tigers plus 143 against the Milwaukee Brewers. So Adrian Hauser's coming in this game with a 4.36 ERA, 5.24 FIP, and a 1.394 WHIP. Those numbers aren't good. He's given up a combined 18 hits, 8 earned runs, and 3 home runs over his last 11 innings. Meanwhile, Spencer Turnbull is getting the start for the Tigers tonight, and he's been very solid this season with a 2.97 ERA and a 3.41 FIP. The Tigers are actually been hot. They've been quietly one of the hottest teams in baseball lately. They're on a 6-game winning streak, and they've been 7th in batting average and 12th in OPS since the start of August. It's time to jump on the Tiger train, especially if books keep offering them as sizable underdogs like they are today. Now, just talk about how hot the Tigers have been. Well, the Brewers have been the complete opposite. Dead last in batting average, 27th in OPS, and 25th in runs scored since the start of August. I had a preseason bet on Christian Yelich to win NL MVP this season, and he's been absolute trash. That's lost money right there. I truly don't understand why the Tigers are this big of an underdog today. They just smashed the Brewers yesterday 12-1. So I'll take them with a couple of units on them today at plus 143.
Couple units. Yeah, I keep waiting for the Tigers to come back down to earth, but here we are. Love that pick, Ian.
Ian, how about a little feed Paul the ball support for your boy here?
I was trying to give it to you, and I guess my audio was turned off, so I'll give it to you now. Feed Paul the ball! Feed Paul the ball! Feed Paul the ball! Feed Paul the ball!
I love you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm here to support you.
All right, Joe, you have an MLB play from today's card. What are you looking at on the diamond? You tweeted out some good stuff yesterday, though, I got to say.
Yeah, pretty good week in MLB, so we're going to try to keep her going. We'll bring this one home. We have San Diego in LA to take on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, California, USA, North America, planet Earth. And we are going with the Padres run line coming in at minus 130. Let's get right into it. The Padres have become a trendy team, and for good reason, as they lead the league in runs and OPS over the past 2 weeks. The Angels, meanwhile, sit at 20th in OPS in this span with the second fewest home runs. We've got a significant mismatch on the man with Danielson Lamet, who has a 2.35 ERA and a 3.25 FIP, taking on Julio Herrera, who has a sparkling 9.95 ERA and 8.28 FIP. And San Diego should have things covered on the back end as well, as their bullpen ranks second in FIP over the last 2 weeks. So give me the Padres run line tonight in Anaheim.
Love the Padres, love Lamet, love the trades they made before the deadline there, Joe. Love that play.
Yeah, going all in. It's good to see, and they didn't give up too many of their prized prospects.
Yeah.
They still have a lot of big-time pitchers coming up.
Well, they have one of the, if not the #1 pitching prospect, Mackenzie Gore. They got to keep him. I think they gave away, like 9, 11, high teens, low 20s prospects. So go all in. Push your chips all in. They've got a great chance. They have Is Tatis the best player in the game right now? One of?
I'd take him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Padres doing it the right way. Let's
They're
go.
a fun team.
Fun team, great to
Scoring a lot of
watch.
runs. The pitching, not
Yeah.
so good. Lamette's your number one guy. You know, going into a playoff series with the Dodgers, do you really depend on that too much?
I mean, he's looked good, but
Well,
guys,
he's looked good. 100%.
Chris Paddock needs to come back a little bit, and yeah, we'll see what happens with them. So there you have it, GMB Quickies. If you don't follow Joe Osborne on the Twitters, you must do so at JTFOZ. Follow Ian at IanMacOS and myself at Chuck_Ninja. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel if you do not already. Whatever you do with your bets tonight, best of luck, and we will catch you all on Friday for a full supersized edition of Guys and Bets live right here on YouTube. That is noon in the East. Anything else you want to add?
Feed Paul the ball. Feed Paul the ball. Feed Paul the ball. Feed Paul the ball. Ha! Okay.